What's going on, guys? Ghost here, and today I wanted to go over what I think is the best epic weapon here in Infinite Warfare and just the overall best gun in the entire game. Like, as of right now, in my opinion, the best overall epic weapon and just overall gun in this game so far is going to be the Mauler Mammoth. So this gun, basically what it does have the heavy hitter perk on it, which it does say double damage but slower fire rate. It does have increased damage range as well, but the double damage heavy hitter perk is the main thing going on here with the Mauler Mammoth, and this pretty much takes this weapon here from being like 4 to 5 shots to kill to pretty much 2 to 3 shots to kill, but mainly for the most part 2 shots to kill every single time. So you got a 2-shot kill LMG here, and doesn't that sound familiar to you guys? So, well, back in Black Ops 3, if you remember, I'm pretty sure you guys all remember, there was the Gorgon, which was pretty much the same exact thing here. The Gorgon was a 2-shot kill light machine gun, but the main difference between the two is that the Mauler Mammoth here handles better and faster than the Gorgon. The Gorgon took so long to aim down sight back with Black Ops 3, even with the quick draw attachment. That gun as well did have a very slow sprint out time, and just overall this is just a very slow handling weapon. Didn't feel that good at all. It was pretty much like a campy laid back weapon back with BO3, and the Mauler Mammoth here is kind of the exact opposite. It aims down sight faster, especially with quick draw. It comes out sprinting very quickly, and if you're pretty much, as you're seeing here, what I'm doing, I'm just rushing around with the Mauler Mammoth here and having pretty much no problem at all whatsoever. If the Mauler Mammoth had the same downsides as the Gorgon, then this wouldn't be that good at all whatsoever, but since it's very fast and very good feeling, it's definitely better than the Gorgon, of course, and that's why I think it's the overall best epic weapon here in this game, and just the overall best gun in the entire game, just because it 2 shots for the most part most of the time, and it's just very fast. You can just snap on a target pretty fast. The recoil at times could be a problem at those longer ranges, medium to longer ranges, but for the most part it just feels very consistent. The recoil isn't that much of a problem, because since this gun does have a slow fire rate, it gets to the point where it doesn't even matter if you just fire this and hold on the trigger at all, because you could just pretty much like play like this is a semi-auto weapon here and just, you know, tap 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 and don't like have to hold down that trigger, because it really doesn't matter because it shoots that slow. You could just tap fire this weapon and kind of treat it like it's a semi-auto weapon instead of being a full auto gun here, because it has such a slow fire rate, and that's not a bad thing at all whatsoever, because you're pretty much playing this gun right at those longer ranges just by tap firing this thing, and that's definitely very good to do, because at those longer ranges, if you just like, you know, hold down the trigger at full auto, sometimes the recoil will just like, you know, be too much for you and you'll die. But for the most part, I think it's kind of controllable. Like, I think a full grip is definitely needed on this weapon here, because about a few weeks ago they did nerf the Mauler Mammoth and they pretty much added more recoil to it, and before it had like literally none at all. And I think now it definitely does need a full grip. But besides that, as you're seeing, this gun is just like killing super fast left and right. And I also do have a suppressor on this thing too, and a suppressor does have some of effect on this gun here, but it's only at those very long ranges that it will be 3 shots to kill. But for the most part, like I keep on saying, it's gonna be just straight up 2 shots to kill and drop people pretty much at an instant, guys. The Mauler Mammoth is a very viable weapon here. I had no problem using this gun at all, like on any map in the game, even on Frontier and Genesis, which those are the smallest maps here in this game. It actually works quite well, man. I think in every single, like not every single circumstance, because at close ranges, like very close ranges, this thing could fall because of its fire rate. But at times, as you probably have been noticing, I was winning and challenging people, and I'm pretty much rushing with this thing, and I did get lots of close range kills. But for the most part, that's pretty much all about luck and just your timing too. But I think this gun is just a viable gun overall. It has really no downsides besides that fire rate, and that's really it, man. So if you guys are wondering how could you get this weapon variant here, and this weapon variant in particular is available through supply drops, and of course you could craft this thing with salvage. So if you want to craft the Mauler Mammoth, you first have to craft and just spend your salvage on the rare, the legendary, and the common variants of this Mauler here. Or of course, alternatively, you can get lucky and get these variants of the Mauler out of supply drops first. And of course, you could get the Mauler Mammoth out of a supply drop if you happen to, get that amazing luck, which I did, fortunately, which is just like very good, as you guys do see here. I got out of a supply drop and I was not expecting that at all whatsoever.
Wow, never seen one of these before.
I was just very skeptical going into this weapon here, but that's pretty much you guys the whole entire review and just gameplay of the Mauler Mammoth. But let's get right into class up here and then end off the video. So the attachments I recommend you guys to use on the Mauler Mammoth in specific is going to be red dot, quick draw, suppressor, and grip. And as for the perks, I recommend you guys to have ghost, dexterity, and scavenger. I think having a red dot or just any sight on this weapon here is just completely about like personal choice or just like personal preference. If you like the iron sights, then go ahead and use them if you want, but I just think that quick draw, grip, and silencer are just definitely super great choices for the Mauler Mammoth. But I hope you guys all enjoyed, and tell me down below in the comment section, are you guys going to get the Mauler Mammoth after this video here, or do you even have it already? So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next one. So peace out.